From crawling to flying and galloping, today we're going to look into how these animals move by using their antagonistic muscles. For most animals, their movement is controlled by the alternating of the contraction and the relaxation of their muscles. For example, let's take a look at how fish moves. Compared to human, fish move depends on the muscle segments that they have called myotome. Their muscles are layered instead of bundled, and it's separated by a sheet of connective tissues. A longitudinal section of a fish will reveal the myotome and how abundant the muscles or myotomes are, which is also why people eat fish when they're on diet. If we look at the movement of the myotome, as the right side contracts, the tail will be whipped to the right, and of course, as the muscles work in opposite direction, the myotomes on the left will be relaxed. Alternating waves of contraction and relaxation causes parts of the body to move from side to side and propels the fish forward. Now, how about birds? Now, birds also have the strong antagonistic muscles that will help in the flapping of the wings. For example, they have the pectoralis major at the bottom while also pectoralis minor on the top. When the pectoralis major contracts and the pectoralis minor relaxes, the wings are pulled down, and when the pectoralis minor contracts and the pectoralis major relaxes, the wings are pulled up. So far we talked about animals that have backbones or vertebrate animals, but what about animals that do not have vertebrae, such as earthworms? An earthworm moves by using two different sets of muscles. Circular muscles loop around each segment, and longitudinal muscles run along the length of the body. Now, for the sake of not saying circular muscles and longitudinal muscles every single time, I'm going to shorten the circular muscles as C muscles and the longitudinal muscles as L muscles. When the C muscles contract, the earthworm stretches, becoming longer and thinner. The earthworm uses its setae to anchor the front of its body in the soil, like kind of a tiny legs. Okay. Now the L muscles contract, and the earthworm becomes shorter and wider, or it bends from one side to the other, pulling the body forward. The earthworm withdraws the front setae and uses its rear setae to anchor itself at the back. The earthworm uses its C muscles to lengthen and push itself forward again. So that concludes our lesson in locomotion of animals. And if there's any question, you can direct them down in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.